Hi, I'm Elaine. Welcome to episode 3 in week 3 of my 6-week countdown to Halloween series. This is the project today. They are the scalloped gift card boxes. I'm using it without the gift card, so you have the option to use it with a gift card or without. The boxes are food safe, and I've put a belly band around it in order to keep the box closed. The gift boxes weren't on our pre-order. It took ages for it to arrive, and I kept on having to refer back to it in order to see when they would be available. Anyway, this is the scallop treat boxes when they come. There's 10 in a pack, and these extra bits are actually for the gift card holder, so you have got a slot here and here to put your gift card in, but I'm going to use it without. So if you do use it, what you do is you just bend that back. Where's my box gone? You bend that back and you just pop it in the box like so. I've also decorated the inside of the box and just the front. There's no point decorating the back or the bottom because you can't really see it. So the boxes come pre-creased, and all you have to do is reinforce the creases. And one word of caution is that there are special tabs. You don't have to use any glue to assemble these boxes or double-sided tape, because they have been designed so that it will tuck in. I'll show you in a minute once I've scored everything. You see these tabs here on the two short flaps and on the front of the box. On the fold, you can see that there are apertures which have been cut so that it will tuck, this tab here will tuck into this slot here, this opening here. Okay, the trouble is once you assemble it, it's very hard to take apart. So if you do want to do any stamping, then stamp on it first before you assemble it. And just remember that if you're stamping, make sure you're stamping it the right way up. So this is your lid. So you want your image to be upright this way. So therefore you put the scallop edge towards you and do your stamping there. I'm using the products from the Them Bones Sweet collection for Halloween. You'll find it on pages 48 to 50. There are glow-in-the-dark bats and ghosts. They are adhesive backed, and there's also glow-in-the-dark 6x6 specialty paper. So it's got a slight green hue to it. So I haven't got those to hand, but I've got the stamp set, the dies and the papers. So these are the Them Bones 12 by 12 inch DSP. This has got a houndstooth pattern on the back, some tombstones or gravestones, lovely checkered plaid. So if you don't use it for Halloween, you can use the reverse. To create the label, you need the Pick-a-Patch Build-A-Punch, Tuxedo Black Memento ink, the black and white gingham ribbon, Baker's Twine Essentials pack. I'm using black. So I cut this in half. It's oriented this way, so I just cut 6 inches off one sheet and use this sheet. I really wanted the tombstone. So you need 2 basic black matte layers cut at 2 3/4 inches by 4 inches. In metric that's 10.2 by 7. So let's say round it off and say 10 by 7. And then need 1 for the front of the box. That is 3/4 inches by 4 inches. So that's 4.5 by 10 centimeters. So now you want to cut your designer series paper, and I'll have to put my ribbon this side because the tombstone is more to this side. It's 4 inches across. We want that 3 7/8. Okay, so that will have to be 2 5/8. So the tombstone will be cut off really. I'm gonna have to join that together, aren't I? Oh well, join the pieces together. I don't want to waste the cardstock. You won't even notice if you look closely. So glue this together. That's for the top of the lid, and that's for the inside. Well, that was lucky. It's hardly noticeable, isn't it? Bring in my box. So that has to be this way up. And I'm going to do it toward the bottom because the scallop edge will cover it up. This goes on the inside. And this piece goes on the outside. Now we can assemble the box. You need a belly band, so this is 3/4 of an inch by an A4 length. Okay, so you want to tuck these 2 sides in, then you fold the side of the box in and tuck the tab into the side of the box until it engages. Make sure these tabs are in. See how well that holds it together? And then this one, you fold it inside and pop the tabs into the holes there. So, voila, your box is done. Wrap this round. Don't have it too tight because you want to be able to slide it on and off. Okay. I want to snip that bit off. Then reinforce these folds. So I'm going to put a bit of double-sided tape on the bottom of the belly band because it will secure the ribbon. So take a length of ribbon, make sure that it's sufficient to wrap around and tie a bow with. I'm also going to put a bit of tape on the side of the box to keep the ribbon in place. Remove the backing tape to wrap the ribbon round. Secure that. Snip the ribbon off. Cross the ribbon over. Turn it upside down to tie the bow. Loop it over and then tighten it and adjust the bow. Snip off the excess and stamp. Oops. I stamped it upside down. sometimes if the cardstock isn't long enough, you can either put a post-it note or glue a bit of cardstock to the end and punch. Take a 1/16 of an inch handheld punch. Stamping Up used to carry this, but it's been retired since. Take a length of baker's twine and cut off a length, pop it through the hole, use the end of the stylus to pop the thread through, loop it, make sure the ends are even, loop it through, and then you can tie it round the ribbon. And there you go. So that's how to make a gift treat box using the Bag of Bones bundle from the Them Bones Sweet collection. Thanks for joining me today, and give me a thumbs up if you like this project, and I'll be back with more inspiration next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.